Comelec decided to postpone the proclamation of new senators and party list representatives due to a number of issues.
The main culprit? Faulty SD cards. Greg Gregorio tells us more.
The Comelec is 5 certificates of canvass or COCs away from proclaiming the winners in the senatorial and party list races. The poll body is just waiting for the COCs from Isabela, Washington, D.C., Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Nigeria. Comelec Education Information Department Assistant Director Frances Arabe says the National Board of Canvassers may receive the COC from Isabela on Monday night. The Comelec is holding special elections for a few clustered precincts in the municipality of Jones after armed men burned a vote counting machine in the area last week. Meanwhile, Arabe says faulty SD cards were cause of delay in the transmission of votes from Washington, D.C., Japan, and Saudi Arabia.
The SD cards are corrupted, and the replacement has to come from our Santa Rosa warehouse, our hub. That's why it took time, because they had to ship the replacement SD cards.
The transmission of votes from these areas overseas are now delayed for a week.
They should have transmitted it at the close of voting, May 13 at 6 p.m. Philippine time. So that should have been the date when they have transmitted all of these votes.
Arabe explains that these SD cards were not included in the 1,665 malfunctioning cards that were reported on Election Day. She, however, notes that the cards came from a single supplier, which is the joint venture between S1 Technologies and Silicon Valley. Votes from Nigeria have been canvassed, but the Comelec says it is still waiting for a clear copy of the COC.
Yung kay Abuja, na-canvas na siya, but then while canvassing, nakita nila na yung pinadala kasing result is medyo malabo.
The Comelec earlier announced that it would declare the winners for national posts on May 19 Sunday. But due to these issues, it says proclamation may instead take place on Tuesday or Wednesday. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, We Are One News.